Alright, so this week we're looking at the Pythagoras questions, and I'm going to go through the answers now. So let's have a look. Find the length of the missing side showing a working. First thing you need to do is to be able to label it. H is always opposite the right angle, O is opposite the angle that we've got or that we're trying to find, and A is next to it. Now we've got A and we're trying to work out O, so O and A is tan. So tan theta equals O divided by A, and remember theta is just the angle. Now we substitute. Tan 29 equals our opposite, which is x, divided by our adjacent, which is 12. Usually we do formula, substitute, answer. With trigonometry, we do formula, substitute, rearrange, answer. To rearrange this, because it's divided by 12, we multiply by 12. Our exact answer is 12 tan 29. I'm going to type that into my calculator. Make sure you calculate in degrees mode. And to two decimal places, x is approximately 6.65 centimetres. Don't forget your units. Alright, let's go through again. Opposite, hypotenuse. I'm going to go a bit quicker through these. O and H is sine, so sine theta equals O over H. Substitute equals 12 divided by x. Now when you rearrange this one, you multiply by x and then divide by sine 37, or basically x equals 12 divided by sine 37. We type into our calculator. Therefore x is approximately 19.94 centimetres. Make sure you're checking. H must be the longest side on the triangle. If not, you've gone wrong. Question 3. Find the length of the missing side. So we've got our adjacent and hypotenuse, so therefore we're using cos theta equals A over H. Therefore our cos 65 equals x over 15. Therefore 15 cos 65 must be whatever x is. So cos 65, you can see I do it this way first, just to make sure I don't make mistakes. So therefore our x is approximately 6.34, what am I doing? 6.34 centimetres. Alright, question 4. Find the length of the missing side, so labelling again, well if that's H, that's O and that's A, we're trying to find A, it's tan. So tan theta equals O over A, so tan 52 equals 19 over x, and when we do the rearrange, x is 19 over tan 52, 19 divided by tan 52, so our x is approximately 14.84 centimetres. Alright. Worded problem, we've encountered these before. All you've got to do is draw them. A bird flies 110 kilometres at a bearing of 060 degrees. Now, you've got to draw in a north line for any bearing questions first. If the bird starts here, he's going at this way for 110 kilometres at 60 degrees. So that's what the image should look like. Here's our bird here. There he is. How far north is he from a starting position? So we're finding x. It is a right angled triangle. We've got our hypotenuse and our adjacent. So it's cos equals A over H. So cos 60 equals x over 110. Therefore 110 cos 60 must be how far north our bird is. There you go. Alright, so the bird is exactly 55 kilometres north. There we go. 6. How far east is our bird from the starting position? So that's this one here. I'm going to call it y because I've already used x. You could use Pythagoras if you wanted to, because you've got 110, 55, and you could find out y. I'm going to use trigonometry because that's what we're learning this week. So we've got h and we're trying to find out o. So sine theta equals over h. So sine 60 equals y over 110. So 110 sine 60 must be whatever y is. So sine 60 multiplied by your 110. Our bird is approximately 95.26 kilometres east and 55 kilometres north. Alright, so obviously make sure you're marking this and you can watch and rewind this video as you go. Question 7. These are the same questions with the 4 steps. Formula, substitute, rearrange, answer. we've got O and A, so formula is tan. Substitute x equals 8 over 12. Now, because we're trying to find x, we need to take the inverse of tan of both sides, and that looks like inverse tan 8 over 12. You don't even need to simplify your fraction because your calculator does it for you. Tan 8 divided by 12. Notice I use 8 divided by 12. It's just easier to do it that way. Which means x is approximately 33.69 degrees. Don't forget we're finding an angle, so our answer's in degrees. So once again, label, write the formula, substitute, rearrange, and then type into your calculator. So these are questions that are easy unless you don't practice them. So x is approximately 66.44 degrees. Question 9. So this one we've got h and a, so we've got cos theta equals a over h. Our cos of x equals 9 over 15. So our x must be inverse cos 9 over 15. Type into our calculator. So x is roughly 53.13 degrees. And our final question, so we've got hypotenuse and adjacent, so we've got cos theta equals a over h. So cos x equals 12 over 29. So x is inverse cos 12 over 29. Type into your calculator. So x is approximately 65.56 degrees. Now it is important that whatever answer you get, go back and have a look to see if it makes sense. You can see it's going to be an acute angle, making sure that works as well. Any question you got wrong, please make sure that you mark and go through these in red, and then you can learn and make sure you're able to do these.